Buccaneers. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Tampa. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First carry now for Jaden Blue. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Blue. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he gets this one past the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball.
Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in. But this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Cowboys.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Pickens there. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throw once more. Here's Milton. No chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Milton going to look to throw it again. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll go. Here's Milton. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
180! Hurry! Hurry, hurry!
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Shooting. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
180! Hey, alert 33! Kings, cut!
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Moving to his left. And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. Let's check out this call. Baker gonna give it to Irving. Finding space inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready, set! Ready!
They'll go play action here with Milton. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 33.
A big play for the Cowboys. 33 yards.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Cowboys first down.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pickens, first catch. And that's good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 5.
Go!
A run once more with Blue. Finding room to the 20. And he is out of bounds. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, here's Milton. That one, taken in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Up, up! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert!
And this drive going from bad to worse. And a delay of game now on top. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on!
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun is Milton. His throw left side is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
brings up...
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On first down, here's Blue, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. To the pylon, he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
The kicker on for the extra
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. It's made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
What's that?
A quick throw on this RPO, and Downs has it. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6.
Pistol. Up, 180. Done.
Now Mayfield. He's got his man. That's down. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
What's that?
Well, the handoff is Irvin. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
3rd down and 9. Throwing is Baker. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. first catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Point it right, point it. Real.
To throw is Mayfield. Rolling right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Regular. Kings.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
20. Hey, alert. What's that?
They'll go. Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Abu. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Set. Run. 180. What's that?
The give. This is Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
180. Stop.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
3rd and 2.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Railroad. Set. 180. Kings. Stop.
On fourth down, Mayfield. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
That is caught, and they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st down and goal to go.
Set. 180. What's that?
Irving trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
What's that?
They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Baker Mayfield field. Touchdown, Tampa. His second rushing touchdown of the year. On is Moody to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bucs draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Buccaneers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Their own 20-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And this tackle there, he pushes forward and will give him 4 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
At the 47-yard line.
Second and a yard. Throwing is Milton. That is caught downfield by Pickens. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throw once more. Here's Milton. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And good work defensively to slow him up before he could get free. He's ushered out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To the air once more is Milton. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment? Then it's not so close the next time.
And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow.
Coverage by Zion McCullough.
Milton going to look to throw it again. Forced to his right. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield. Bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
20! Pistol. Watch out!
A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the 1st down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's caught. Outside. It's complete. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Complete to Josh Downs. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
180!
On 2nd down, Baker. That's caught outside by Otten. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Flush to his right. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. A run on 1st and goal. Whoa! Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 4-yard line.
180! Kings!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Moody now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Cavante Turpin on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This is blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Milton's pass intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Run out of the gun, and it's 2. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing is Mayfield. Pass right side to down. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
On 1st down is Mayfield. He'll get that to Wilson. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Blue. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
County Lions. 60 bucks, yeah, 60 bucks. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
3rd down and 9.
18, right here.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Cowboys.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike.
A big hole inside the 20. And he will score. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Scott.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard.
What's happening?
They'll go again here with Irvin. And this will be a Bucs first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Run, run, run. Kings, Kings, Kings.
To throw is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Irving. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Will swing this out wide to Irving. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Real.
To throw is Mayfield. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Point it right. What's that?
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. On the move left. Now he'll run it. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Set. Hurry. 180. Stop.
Baker going to give it to Irving. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
third and goal.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
180. Stop.
Now Mayfield. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Tampa. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs will go up by 7.
Buccaneers 35. Cowboys 28.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Here we go.
Throwing, Milton. There's a short mark that's caught by Ferguson, and he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down.
It just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll run with Blue, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Try and throw with Milton. That one swung out to Blue. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
To throw, it's Milton. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here is 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
Irving now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. This one has been tight throughout. Could come down to a field goal. First, it is 1st down and goal. They'll stick to the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Point it right.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Now, 2nd and goal.
180. Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert. Watch out.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Get this out wide to Dillon. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A lot riding on this play. Tie game, final minute, 3rd down.
Run. Stop.
Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's first and 10.
18 Rattler. 6, here we go. Here we go. Deputy Timberwolf. Ready?
Now Milton. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Here we go. Set.
Milton now to throw on first and 10. He'll drop this for Blue. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
On the jump.
Now, second and inches.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the gun, here's Milton. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Ready?
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before third and inches.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucks. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.